Welcome back. The song we just learned is Anwanwa Do Beni. We said that the translation is what wondrous love is this. Now Mwamwa means wondrous, surprise, astonishment, and marvel. When something surprises a person, you use ye and Nawamwa to express that. You say, for instance, Asenno ye me mwamwa. Here's the structure. Blank ye blank mwamwa. We have two blanks. In blank number 1, you put the thing that causes the surprise. And in blank number 2, you put the person who is being surprised. Okay, so note here in blank number 1 that not everything can occur. You can put attributes, but you cannot put things. So Teacher Kofi is going to read some examples based on the structure above, and I'll translate them for you.
Abofra no nyansa yeme nwanwa.
The child's wisdom surprises me.
Abofra no tente yeyen nwanwa.
The child's height surprises us.
Owura no abufuo ye akwasi nwanwa.
The man's anger surprised Akwesi.
Omo anijie beye nwanwa.
Their happiness will surprise him or her. When you will use sentence 1 when you're talking about a child genius. For instance, if there is a child who's so full of wisdom that his or her wisdom amazes you, you'll use sentence number 1. Sentence number 2 is about the height of the child. The child, for example, could be 11 years old and already 6 feet tall. His or her height would surprise you. Sentence number 3 is about a man's anger, which surprised Akwesi. Note that this sentence is in the past tense. Maybe Akwesi said something harmless and the man burst out with anger. His anger surprised Akwesi. The past tense is indicated on the verb. So we get yeah. Sentence 4 is about happiness. Because of the omo, it must refer to a group of people. Maybe it refers to some children who will receive presents for their birthday. The person who makes the sentence knows that their happiness will surprise someone. The use of beye is what indicates that they are talking about the future. Okay, so for blank 1, we put the child's wisdom as what is causing the surprise. The child's height, for the second example, is causing the surprise. The man's anger is causing the surprise for blank 1. And their happiness is what goes in blank 1. For blank 2, you put the person or persons who are being surprised. So for here, the child's height surprises me. So me goes in blank 2. And here, the child's wisdom surprises me. So me goes in blank 2. The child's height surprises us. So it goes into blank 2. The man's anger surprises Akwesi. So it goes into blank 2. And their happiness surprises him or her. So him or her goes here for blank 2. And for ye, you want to conjugate it. You can see that this is conjugated for the past tense. This will happen in the future. And this is currently happening. So remember, blank 1 will always contain an attribute such as happiness, sadness, wisdom, etc. Or a state such as height, size, color. Welcome back. Remember the translation of Anwanwa Do Benye is what wondrous love is this? In earlier lessons, we learned that Nye means here is. Teacher Kofi Nye means here's Teacher Kofi. And Madame Nye means here is my friend. Bang means which. In American English, we tend to say what thing instead of which thing. For example, we tend to say what school do you go to as opposed to which school do you go to. So we shall stick to the use of what here. We shall start with the following sentence structure. Blank ben nie. This means what blank is this? Any place we use the blank is what we question. Let's look at a few pictures and ask questions about them. In this picture, we see a school building that's in Ghana, and we want to know what school building this is. So we ask the question,
Sukuu dan bɛn nie.
which means what school building is this? So in this picture, we see a car driving, and we want to know what car is this? So we ask the question,
Kaa bɛn nie.
which means what car is this? In this picture, we see an animal in the water, and we want to know what animal this is. So we ask,
Aboa bɛn nie.
which means what animal is this? In this picture, we see a bird, but we want to know what bird is it? So we ask the question,
Anomaa bɛn nie.
which means what bird is this? In this picture, we see a butterfly, and we want to know what butterfly is this? So we ask the question,
Afrafrantɔ bɛn nie.
which means what butterfly is this? Okay, so look at the word order for this sentence. Anoma ben nie. Bang, which means what, comes after bird. In English, you would say ben anoma. But in Akan, we actually say anoma ben nie, which means what bird is this?